I don't know whether this little fella's alive. Just stood at the side of the road there. I think I'll lift him off. Put him somewhere safe. Welcome folks, Nick here. Hopefully I've got the cam park working again. Started day 23. Left El Covo, depending on the spelling that you see, so it varies. But I was really pleasantly surprised by the quality of that hotel, the Hotel Diana, in such a little town. And the room was really clean, had a wet room, bathroom thing, shower room, a couple of beds, had a microwave, fridge, and a little veranda. So plan for today I was trying to film it in the room, but it just wasn't coming out because the fluorescent lighting and the veranda was causing a little bit of a shadow, so I might be able to show it. But there were two routes to get to Thessaloniki. One that Garmin, the more direct route, is just drop south and then west, drop into Turkey, and then right along through Turkey on what looked like a very major road. Or if I used adventurous routing, it's 630 kilometers, and it takes you through Bulgaria, just traveling west, and then drop down straight into Greece. And that's my preferred route because I was looking on the map book, and I might be able to insert some of these anyway, but we shall see. I really am having a great time. Really pleased that you're coming along with me on the journey. The bike's been performing absolutely fantastically. I've not camped as much as I expected, but as I've travelled further east and south on my journey to date, the accommodations just got cheaper and cheaper. It's really not worth getting the tent out for. So, especially as you have to be there by a certain time and get set up by a certain time. There. Crossing the river into Armani. Oh no, it's one of my favourite Garmin messages. Make a U-turn in 30 kilometres. So you think, well, why wait 30 kilometres to make a U-turn? Why don't I just make a U-turn now? Well, if I do that, it will just say, oh, make a U-turn. There's something up ahead, I imagine, that you can't get to where you need to without doing a U-turn. So that's what I'm imagining. Hope it's not going to send me back the however many kilometres I've done so far, 80 kilometres. Anyway, we shall see when we get there. I'll let you know. Heading into the wooded areas again. I do like the wooded areas, I must say. Like dappled sunlight stuff. Still 26 kilometres to make a U-turn. Fun. See what it is. Oh, so it's not really dappled sunlight, it's just a big road. Okay. Salam. Well, I know that Garmin doesn't have every petrol station and restaurant on registered, but just looking at that, the next petrol station, according to Garmin, is 53 kilometres away on the route that I'm taking. Maybe there's petrol left or right or back or whatever. Now that's quite a long way if you miscalculate. And likewise, the next restaurant, it's saying, is 25 kilometres away. That's quite a distance too. Petrol wise though, I'm doing fine, because I've got at least 100 kilometres before I go on to reserve, and then, as I say, I'm sure it must be about 5 litres or something have in reserve. So given that I'm only doing 3 point something or other litres per 100 kilometres, I've got plenty of capacity to get me there. So just I wonder what the locals do. Maybe they have a local truck or something or other come by. But it's still, 555 kilometres to Thessaloniki. We're not making the 90 kilometres an hour along these roads. So whatever Garmin has calculated it as, will be a lot longer than that. So I'm thinking it'll be a couple of days. So spend another night tonight in Bulgaria, and then probably tomorrow be in Greece. Late, that is, tomorrow. About 30 kilometres ago, Garmin said that I make a U-turn in 30 kilometres, whatever it is. Well, it's now only 500 metres to that. I'm just intrigued to see why it's a U-turn. It looks as if probably just can't get round. Maybe it's too sharp a bend or something. I don't know. What do you think? I don't think so. How very odd. Well, there you go. Mystery solved. Wasn't really a U-turn, it's just I couldn't quite figure out how to make that turn itself. Actually, in that little town with the U-turn, there's just this little place. I don't know whether it's actually got anything for food or drink, but I'm going to see. I've just stopped at this little place, which is like a general store in a very small village, and I did the unthinkable thing last for a Coke or a Coca-Cola or a Pepsi-Cola, but then you had Fanta, but that's fine. So we're now in the Kardzali region. I'm not sure what that means, but the road's just gotten a little bit peculiar. Whether it's a national park area or whatever it is, but it's very pleasant. Lots of trees, very bumpy. Don't worry, little things. No. Well, this is an adventurous route. Well done, Garmin. Pretty. Well, when I say adventurous, comparatively speaking, for the other routes it's taken me on when it said it's adventurous, like the E87 or something for 76 kilometres. Really adventurous. Right. All that woodland there. I don't know whether this little fella's alive. Just stood at the side of the road there. I think I'll lift him off. Put him somewhere safe. If I can find somewhere safe for me to be at is. Won't do a U-E just in that bit. Just go where I can be seen. There you go, little fellow. He's still alive. Just a little bit shy. This is a big city, Padzali, I think its name is. Just came through on the quite a lot of traffic. But at least it took me around sort of the outskirts of little roads rather than straight through the centre, because I'm sure it would have been very busy indeed. Climbed to just under about 1,000 meters, I think, and some of the views through the trees are quite beautiful, but there's not really been anywhere to stop to take a look. Another town, Ardino, I think it's called. Quite smart. Look at those cows down there sleeping on the beach. I stopped and had some food, like an early dinner or a very late lunch, probably an early dinner really, in that little town. Consequently, time is pressing on. There's a couple of towns coming up, and they're famous ski resorts. Apparently I don't ski, or I have skied, but I don't really ski. But the price is still, it's a little bit higher. It's about £24, so it's still not too bad. And yes, I could go camping, but for £24 and having the convenience of Wi-Fi, electrics, en suite. You need to believe I wasn't really cut out for this camping thing, but we shall see. I'm still hoping to get some camping in, otherwise I may as well have just posted this whole lot back, or given it away to charity. It's a very windy, twisty route, that's for sure. It would have been a lot quicker just to have blatted down the motorway and stopped somewhere along one of those towns. But that's not the purpose of this. Look at that scenery. I can't imagine you would see that off of a motorway. Look at that. Bulgaria. I noticed that I didn't get any sound when I was filming in Romania for a couple of days, which is possibly a good thing for you. But I was calling out how beautiful Romania was, and you know, there's many beautiful parts of the world, but the actual size and scale of the scenery in Romania was absolutely astounding. And here again now, as we're travelling west through Bulgaria, the scenery is transforming again. I do love mountains, as long as I'm not having to walk up them. But hopefully you can enjoy some of it. You can't smell it, obviously. You can't feel the heat and cool of the shade and light. This dappled effect is beautiful, but hopefully it'll give you a sense. Oh, and as I was saying to a dead microphone in Romania, it was a very long way to get there. Worth it though, worth it. Probably same here, but I think you might want to do one of those fly drives if you were going to do it. Save you the cost of or running costs to get here over a few days, and then just hire whilst you're out here. I imagine there are tour companies which can give you decent routes to take, etc. Or have your bike transported down. I think that's becoming sort of quite popular now. This is now apparently the Smolian region. Need to look these things up, I think. So there won't be anything interesting to see now until I turn the camera off, and then all hell breaks loose. I saw a fox earlier, snake earlier in the day as well, stork on the top of a telegraph pole, or a couple. I think I probably got the stork, but not the snake or the fox. All the way along this road are these taps where it's drinking water is available. This is pretty good. That one was a bit exposed. Quite often they've been in like a little, almost like a brick-built bus shelter. I'll see if I can spot one as we go along. It's a beautiful valley. So this is Pamporovo. Tomorrow we continue our route by going right somewhere. Oh, Grand Monastery, that's what I'm saying. 2.5 kilometers apart hotel. Look out for that one. But this is a ski resort. So let me just show you the apartment. This one's about €30, £25 or something for the night. So here it is. Shower room, kitchenette, dining area, living area, log burning fire thing, fridge, flat screen TV, load of DVDs, and a bedroom. If you're down this neck of the woods at the right time of the year, looks like there's some bargains to be had.